Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and Nathan's inside the house. We are on air. We had the brake system rocking and rolling there the other day, and we just got some welding done. The day was over. We basically have, now we've got, now that I look at it, the floor in the front has just been supported by the framework for the brake system. And the reason being is you're not going to bend this piece, pull that off, and bend that floor down when you sit in there. Before, I was a little bit skeptical of that long piece of 1 inch going across there. I did not really know, but now that it's connected there and it's connected over the other side, we got it connected here, that front floor section should be really, really, really good. I've made a couple cuts. If you did not catch it the first time, and I did catch it, Nathan said that the longer
the rod, the farther the throw.
Longer the rod, further the throw. I think that matters with a lot of things, don't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. But the longer, like the rod, the further the throw. So if the rod was shorter, you wouldn't get much push or pull, would you? Right. So I would have welded that tab on there, and I would have had to take it off because it would have been too short. So that's why we made the tabs a little bit longer. So we did make them longer, and we made them so they fit on top of that, and then we can weld them on that round stock where they fit and where they should go. Basically, let's try them on.
Because one's going to be staggered from the other.
So we're going to try them on. We're going to try to see if we can get this working, see if we can get the bar to push on the booster. That's what we're going to try to see if we can get. I'm not going to say we're going to finish it exactly, but we're going to see if we can get all the angles right and all the push bars right, going right, so it'll push on that booster, and then we'll know if we got brakes or not, or if we're going to get brakes. And I'm thinking that we will, but we will see. Go for it, Nathan. You want to put that together and show us what's going on. You want that, old brother?
We're good.
Them might be still hot.
We might have to cut an inch off them.
So show me how you think. So what's going on is, yeah, go for it.
This one here is going to be on about this angle, because this one's going to come down when this one here pushes back. So this is going to push that, push this.
So this is going to push back. Yep. So that's going to push on that one.
This one here is going to push down, which is going to pull the one down
and push that one forward.
Push this one forward.
Woo, that's a lot for the brain, man.
But I think we should take an inch off these and then
drill the hole
with it. Yeah.
And then we're going to tack them on that round stock that's on the bolt. So the round stock's going to turn on the bolt.
Yeah. We'll drill it after and put a grease fitting in it.
Right.
Pump her full of grease.
So we have another end right here. We just put on a piece of round rod. We're going to cut this off. Yep. We're going to cut this off.
Make this rod here, and then we'll build that other rod to the front.
All right.
So we should cut an inch off these.
You want me to cut an inch off of those?
Yeah.
I want to take that grinder there for a second, pull that through. You're going to have to bear with me. You stay right in there because there's no sense you coming out.
Do you want me to mark these for you?
If you will, that'd be fantastic.
Mark 1 and we'll have it as a bag.
Mark 1. I'm getting out of the sun because it's not doing my back any good. You just make a mark and I'll cut it as straight as possible.
And we cut the two the same.
Jeez, that's you're putting it on me now. I'm gonna cut that off. Okay.
Just to make it cosmetic finish.
I'm just gonna flop these ends over a little bit, smooth them up a little bit. So we're working with what we have. We really are. Like, this is pieces of metal out in the junkyard. Everything that we used, Nathan got off the cars outdoors. The brake pedal, all the little tiny joints that we're using, all the round stock, everything's just junkers from outdoors. I used the holes. I'm gonna put a little. I should put a few holes in them. I should before I put bring them back to you, shouldn't I?
That there bracket you had with the eyelet had the bolt.
Would you want that?
Like, so you had it for the right size.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. I'll use that. No, that isn't it. Where did I put
Right
that
over
bad
there,
boy?
just a little further.
Just a little further, he says.
That's the size hole you need. You think that is, yeah.
So that's the size I need right there. This is another one of them joints, right there. So this part is going to, this part's going over top of the round stock, like that, and this part is going in there. So I have to drill another hole, and I'm using the step drill bits from a fan of the show, and I appreciate it. Man, there's something else. They are brand new ones. Jolene's looking amazing today, as always. Got a little hat on, she does. She's a badass. She's a bad actor. She's good to us. She brought us out water, didn't she?
You're right.
She did. She brought us out water. She's good to us.
Not just regular water, either. Tasty stuff.
It's tasty stuff. Sparkly stuff. Huh? That's Jolene's nickname, Sparkles.
That's right.
Put that in there. I'm thinking if I jam that all the way through, I'll have the right size, I'm hoping. Because if not, it'll be stepped down. I'm hoping, Nathan. What happened? She come loose. She come loose. This one's an old one, this step drill bit. It's hard to use a new one when you got it. But. Sometimes bearing on them isn't probably the best thing to do, but I'm known for that.
That little drill's taking it.
I might as well stick with it, hadn't I? No sense changing now. I'm thinking we just go right straight through and we got her. Hey, the drill is my arch enemy. You know that, do you? You don't. You do now. One more. One more. He's rough on things. There we go. Here's one. That's hot.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I'd want to be that little drill bit. What's that? I just need to come up a little bit off the further so I don't drill the cement. Like Jim yesterday, trying to get that bolt off. Come on. What's that? I got a reverser. That worked. That's hot. It's hot. I gotta cut this off, haven't I?
Yep.
We had a mirror. It's not good to shave off the edge with a zip cut, but I guess when you're a professional, you don't mind. I don't know if you call it a professional or just being sort of lazy to get to the other. That's kind of hot too, eh?
Yep, okay.
Everything I'm
So now
passing
we
is
just
hot.
now we just need the round stock. We're gonna
Yeah.
measure up the length.
Yeah, round stock right here. So all this round stock that I'm using, this is all water pipe that was given to me from the Minus water place. I went over and cut it up. I told you many times. I went over and cut it up, and I have it. You know, it's something that you're gonna have to put that other piece on, or
I'm just trying
do you want me to come in and hold that? Do
just stick something there. Just throw your pipe under there for now, and we'll just use it as a
you want pipe, angle iron?
whatever. Hold it up.
That too much?
Nope, that's what we're gonna do. We'll slide it in there and see where it goes.
What do you think?
Just
You want
hold
pipe or angle iron? Smaller angle iron?
Just hold your hand on that.
I can. How far do you want it down? Do you want it down like
That's
that?
what we're gonna have a look at. See what kind of angle we got here.
Just be quiet for a second, health's sake.
Jesus. Okay, so let's cut a piece of pipe. We'll say
Do you want to put that piece on there first?
8 inches.
Do you want to put that little piece on I give you? And then
8
you'll
inches,
know
I guess.
exactly? Okay, so 8 inches, you'll know. If you put that on exactly, then we'll know for sure.
Faux show.
Faux show.
That's gonna line up there.
I can hold that.
Very close. That's gonna go by. Do we need to go on the other side? That's what I wonder. Nope, that should work. Then we'll
Is that,
go-
okay.
So we'll say 8.5 inches.
Sounds good.
8.5 inches on that piece of pipe I
Okay.
did last time.
Yep. Cool. I'll take that. If you want to mark it for me, you get a marker and a
Gotcha.
tape right there. All right, whatever one's
Should we get this
straightest.
in here with David?
Whatever one you think. I can cut it crooked though.
Perfect, I'll mark it crooked too.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. We're gonna take and cut this 8.5 inches, and then we're gonna shrink this side just like we did last time, and then we're gonna shove that bad boy on. I'm going to take this off. So we'll tack everything, and then we will tack it and then make sure that it works, and then that's when we'll come in and nail it all on. Sounds right, Nathan, don't it?
Yep, then we can gear up, then that, later we can put Teflon washers on the end of that pipe and the grease fitting in it.
Oh, he's getting high tech on me. High tech. But that's the right thing to do, is it not?
Would be, yep, I'd say,
Now, the grease fitting, I think, is a great idea.
yep.
And that would you just a matter of drilling a hole in that pipe?
Drill a hole to put the grease fitting in there.
Would you have to tap it for you? Would you have to tap it first?
1/4 inch tap.
Okay.
1/8 tap.
sure can tell the softness in the metal. Like the metal, I'm grinding that, it stands off really nice. When I grind that welt that's on the roof, some hard. Now we're going to shrink this. I'm going to get a, I'll just turn this off for now. I'll turn it back on when it comes time for you to weld that on there. So I'm just going to make a couple slices on each end. Take it back to and we'll shrink it. So we just cut a slot in it like that on each end. Let me call that Who's Your Daddy? I'm hoping that's small enough. Watch your hands tight, hot. Probably got mechanic hands on them.
I'm going too far.
Too far?
Too far. At the top one, we just have to open one up. Top one's open.
Close that one up. Open one. Close one up and open one up.
Open one up a little bit. Close one just a hair. Yep.
I'm gonna close.
Want another hammer stick? Pick it.
No, I just thinking. That's a smaller one. And this one wants to be opened up.
Just a little bit.
I'll get a punch.
Right here behind you should be a good punch actually.
Now am I going to get dope?
Tap it sideways a little bit.
Hot.
That'll go on there. That'll go on there. Excellent.
Awesome. I'm going to come in and help you if I can.
Yep.
You want the welder turned on, don't you?
Yep.
So you got three things to tack, I guess.
Three things to tack there. Yep.
So
rock on to the next one.
we want that straight with that.
We're gonna have this straight with that. Yeah.
Right. And Jolene, can you be the eye while you're on the camera? All right. Man, you look good.
So now, the ground is gonna have to go on. Right here. Slide this one up a little bit first. Oh, let me know the other.
Which way are you going to put the rod? Does it matter? You're going to turn the welded part around on the back side? I can hold that. Get it rocking for you.
Okay,
Now.
so we're going to come up on that some. And we can turn this weld wherever you want it because we can take it back off and tack.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, a little bit here. So,
Do you want to take it? Do you want that far, or do you want it down a little bit, or?
as it goes down, it's going to pivot, so we'll give ourselves some room there. So we get lots of room up here because we're coming away.
Okay.
Thinking
Oh,
right
just
there.
Okay. Does that look straight, sweetheart?
We're going to put our ground on here though.
Oh. You figure?
Probably right up there. So what do you? Let's tack one
Oh, tack the rod and then
tack the rod.
And then we'll make the arms. That rod seem good? Take a look at the rod before you start. The bump of the welder is always just to get to look to see where you're at.
That's what it is.
Yeah, just to look to see where you're at. Do you want to tack the top, did you?
Well, we'll get her kind of... Okay, where are we at? So now...
Do you want me to hold that top one?
So what we're going to do is look at our pivot here, see what we got for a pivot end.
Okay.
So that's... So we're going to have an adjustable one on the bottom.
So what he's saying is we're going to have an adjustable one from the pedal to this to give him adjustment for all of it. You know, if we need more, well...
That's going to come down. So we'll go probably right about there somewhere. Does it look like it's straight to you?
Look like straight to you, Jolene, baby?
And now's where we really have to straighten it on this.
I'm like a kid in a candy store with this sort of stuff, and the reason being is it's going to be just really cool to see it work. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of mechanical. I mean, it would just be nice to have the brakes work, you know?
Yep.
Like, I mean, from having sitting in the front to sitting way back there and have the brake system back here and put the brake pedal up here, it takes a little bit of work, but it's just...
Now we need to square this here up with that.
It's nice to have it.
Square.
How do you want me to hold that?
Now, I want to hold this here. This here's going to be fairly square. And then keep this straight, too.
Okay, Jolene, that's up to you.
I'll put a tap on it.
Look straight? This rod here looks straight and everything? Everything looks good?
I'll put a tack here, then if we have to wiggle a little bit.
Okay.
Now we can hold it and see if it is.
That looks good.
And make sure that the rod there, this isn't twisted or nothing. That looks pretty good.
I'm going to get it and take a look.
You don't have a look, and then I can tap it on the other side.
Yep.
We're getting our jungle gym activities in here.
You got that right.
So does this here look like it's square?
That looks really good. It does. It looks good.
Ready for another tack on the
inside?
inside?
Let me see. Let me just look at it for a second. You could push it just that way, just a little tiny. No, just the arm, just a little tiny bit. Like, good. I would say good right there.
So we're going to try it.
Putting some nice welds down, that's for sure.
All right. Now we're moving on up like George Jefferson. Up to the front.
I wish I could dance like him.
Right? Moving on up. So now we're in.
Okay, now we have this. Like, this is not going to be completely finished. That rod up, I think all them rods there are fine. Once we get them all welded together, I think them are going to be excellent.
Yeah.
But we're going to make a rod from this pedal right here. Get them clamps over there for a sec. Maybe we'll just get this. We're going to get this brake pedal clamped down. Roughly in place, or somewhere near in place. You got a couple clamps there behind you.
Yep, you betcha.
I don't know where we want to put it, but this piece here is going to connect to that rod back there. So you want to give me that clamp?
You don't want all your feet in probably when you're setting it up.
I suppose, yeah.
Yep.
You want to give me your clampy poop? Give me one. I'll do this side.
Now, how far are you over to the square tubing?
Should we bring it over?
Right here.
Want to bring it over towards me, maybe, or what?
How close are you there?
Just a little bit.
I'll need to bring her back so into the wood.
I just get on the metal. Just back your way a little bit, maybe. I get that. Pretty Madonna on that thing I am. I want just a little bit more.
So now we're hitting the wood there.
No, it's not on there.
Do you want to
very
do
good.
these next two holes so we're past the wood?
I just want to get this on there better, that's all. That's basically on there pretty good.
Now, do you want to go to these next set of...
Yep, I do. I understand what you're saying now. I'm listening now for a second, now that I see it don't work. Now I'm listening. Took a minute. Sometimes it takes a minute to listen, don't
It
it?
might be too far ahead for that, but we can pull the board back. It gives us a throw on this. There's lots of room.
Well, we're going to end up cutting it off anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna end up
so basically, we're going to see if it's going to work.
Yep.
So we're going. And basically, it doesn't matter where it's at right now, as long as we get that to do the throw and do the push and do the pull
We're gonna change
and do the ooh and ah. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So
Alrighty.
now just
We have. What do we have? What did we
you had
find?
that there.
So I'm going to take. We have this here. If you want to put that on that flat stock, I think that in there fits that flat stock
Yep, that fits
fairly
good.
nice.
We just need a bolt for that for now.
You need a bolt for that.
For there.
Did I drill it too big for that hole, or is it? Let me get a bolt here for a second. Let's see if I can.
Take that for size.
Hope I didn't. Hope I didn't.
We drove it for the other one. So. You're about to do it.
That works. That one in there. To see if that works. That goes to the other hole, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. Good. Is the hole too big on that thing down there?
A little bit. For
A little
that,
bit?
but we can drill that out. We could drill this out after. We're gonna change the other end.
And we're gonna end up putting a piece. We have not got another joint for down here. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go get a piece of round stock out there, and I'm gonna cut that I don't know what the hell you call it. Is it a brake adjuster of some sort, is it not?
End, yeah.
So our adjustment, we might as well roll that all the way in.
Right in the middle, probably. Yeah.
Should we roll all? Because that'd give all of our adjustment, wouldn't it?
Go in the middle, and we go either way.
Ah, you put it in the middle then.
Yeah, in the middle, then we can go either way.
I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah, in the middle, then we can lengthen it out or shorten it up.
Right. So what I'm thinking is we'll cut it off out here somewhere, grind off the edges and stick it in a piece of round rod, and then we'll drill a hole in the round rod here, bolt it here,
Then we
and then
can
bolt
make
it
it
back down there, and then we can push it and see if it goes.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get a piece of, just a second, I see a piece of round stock here. No. Not long enough. How long's it got to be?
Oh,
Do you have any idea?
let's do a little bit of a measurement.
I'm going to get a piece. I go get a piece.
Roughly 3 feet.
I got the sniffles. I guess it doesn't look better. Getting this cleaned up a little bit, as you can tell. Getting her moved back anyways, how's that? Getting her moved back. Woo, doggy. Alrighty. So, do you have a mark? Well,
It was rough. Okay, let's do the measurement on here. We'll just flip this here up. Just a little bit that way.
and that's why that bracket down there had to be that wide, because we wanted to move the brake pedal over as far as we could get it.
So,
Because basically that's the edge of the seat going in there. We want to get over as far as possible. We have to have a gas pedal yet.
30 inches, and then use this.
Tell me something. I think I'm gonna cut that off if I'm not.
Yeah, right.
Should I cut it off in the middle? Probably be safe, wouldn't I?
Here somewhere, yeah.
I'll cut it off in the middle and grind all the edge off.
Okay.
Or whatever.
And then we'll just go, just say this is gonna be a hit about there. There, there.
I'll get this cut off and put it on, then we'll do the
Yeah, here,
measurement.
we can give a little bit of measurement here anyways. That way you can go.
Get out. Why is that being so hard?
So about 30,
32.
34, 32 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna test weld this here a little bit better. So
Yep. Sounds good to me. Have your tape measure. What's that, sweetheart? Jolene's got it. Or you got it. One or the other. Now. Where's the, can you hand me that piece, please, and thank you?
You betcha.
We are trying to do this as fast as we can, if you cannot tell. And the reason being is, we want to get something done within the time to show you. And you know for sure, there's many different ways this could have been done. This is just the way we're doing it. And it doesn't matter which way you do it. If it works, it should be fine. As long as it's safe. It is your brakes, obviously. As we're doing this, you can think about how you would have done it. I wouldn't have done it that way. Them guys are crazy. But you could think about any way you want to, how to do it. Huh. I didn't even have to knock that off. Huh? Is that big? Must be a bit bigger, eh?
There's something in there.
Yeah. I wonder if there's smaller pipe out there.
There was a piece back underneath the bigod here too. I set it back in here this morning.
Ah! I went out there and got that pipe, cut that. It might have been there is a different size, 5G. I like that size better.
I think that's the one I had this morning.
I'm going to stick this into you, and you can weld it on if you like. I'm just going to buff down the end down here. That should be lots of length, shouldn't it? Actually, I want to clean that up because if that's powder coat, you'll never weld it. Or not saying never, but it welds like poop. Now, is that still halfway on your allowance of?
Just go to the other side for now.
Okay, this is going to let us know. Two nice bumblebees on there. Now, do we want to hook it on and do the measurement that way? Do we want to hook?
I'll stick the bolt in it and grab the mark.
If you want to watch it, it's going to be hot down there, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, You're gonna wanna...
I kind of want my throw right about there. So
You wanna mark that right to the end of that, do you not?
right to where the end is, you're gonna
No, on the end
drill a
of...
hole and cut it, right?
Yeah, so cut a little further? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
Cutter,
Awesome.
driller,
Excuse me, sweetheart. Go right in behind
notcher,
you.
and fatigue. That could happen.
So we're gonna makeshift this end here because we hadn't got anything. So we cut it a little bit long and we're gonna... Flatten that off a little bit. And I'm going to drill a couple holes in it. The end of this. Just gonna do a little bit more. I don't know if that's too big, too small.
Quarter inch to 5/16, somewhere there. So 5/16 would probably be larger.
I probably got a little bit bigger than that, but that works.
Yeah, just let me try that with the pedal, make sure it fits in the pedal.
I have to cut that open though, don't I?
Yeah, you have to notch it in.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see the bolt?
Yeah, I want to go see if it's going to fit the pedal.
Turn this off first.
Just try it. I can ream that in while you're cutting that,
Do
actually.
you want me to pass you the drill?
Pass me the drill, I'll just ream that in it while you're... Yep.
I think that works. That's okay to ream that out a little bit, you think? Or should I get a smaller bolt? What do you think?
It's okay, we're probably going to change that up when we put the other end on these.
You figure? You figure? Who knows? I can get a smaller bolt, right? We don't want to mess that up. This end here that I just cut basically will be changed out for something like this. Ooh, that fits perfect. So what I've done there is just, what's that called? For mock-up.
Yeah, might have to notch it.
If you, I might have to notch it back further. Probably.
Set this one on here for now.
I gotta open up.
You have to open it up a little bit more, I think. You can get quite enough.
Don't think? Okay. Let's get a little notch out of her.
a little bit bigger notch. About that much again, roughly.
I gotta change the blade. Didn't want to, but I got to. Right there. I'm hoping. It's hot, so I'll hold it, I guess. That fit?
Quite enough.
Are you serious?
You gotta go a little bit more.
You wasn't lying when you said that again, didn't you? I just thought, nah, it's pretty close, man. It is what it is. Keep your fingers crossed, people. Third time's crying time.
Third time's a charm.
Appreciate everybody coming back and watching. Appreciate it. You know, to do something like this, anybody can do it. It just takes time.
Let's go with a 5/16 bolt, maybe.
Hey, it's nice and tight, eh?
Yeah, that was.
Do you want to want a socket or something? Yeah, there you go.
There, we're through enough.
Yeah, it's good though.
Through enough there. So now we just gotta.
I can get out of the sun.
We're gonna change that pedal anyways, but we want to get a little bit more throw. So we're gonna change it.
Pull it back. Is it hitting at the bottom? Is that what's doing? What's going on there?
No,
Hitting on the wood, isn't it? Hitting on the wood.
Hitting on the wood, yeah.
Hitting on the wood. That's a song, isn't it? Hitting the. Let's just pull it back. Let's just pull it. Just pull that back bit. All we're looking for is the push.
Yeah, keep it going. Pull it back some. More. Keep going a little more. There, right, a little bit more. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. So then we can line this one here up and tack it on,
and then we just shove on the brake pedal and see if it works.
Yep.
Yay! Yay!
Crack that while we're on there.
Yep. Just a pretty good straight line there. Not a bad.
Kind of line it, see when we get ready to mount.
Do you think that's where it should be down there?
Well,
You think it should be further ahead, or that's good? Because I could pull the board off and notch the board. I could.
change it, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it moved freely. Want me to do that?
Just hitting that board on the end there. Both ways
right here.
down.
Both
On
ways?
the front corner.
So it needs a notch at both, or actually in the front. It's hitting.
Or lengthen that, or lengthen this a little bit down. That's not quite enough. Let's see a little more on there. But we can, just a second here, I can shorten this here up.
Just a minute now. Do you want me to change that up there?
I think this here should be longer here. Longer, or notch that wood in.
Longer, better throw. So longer we get it away from.
We'll get away from the wood.
So just add a piece onto it. Cut it off and add a piece onto it for now.
Yeah.
See if it works.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just take that off. I'll turn this off for a second. Can't work every time the first time, can it?
Nope.
what we're going to do is we're going to pull that apart, pull this off, pull that out, and we're going to lengthen this bad boy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut that off.
How wide is that in there?
I'll get you a little piece to walk on there. What have you got there? Too wide? Give me one of them thin ones. No.
Nothing there is how much.
There's a thinner. Same thickness.
Okay.
Here, weld that on there, bye. I'll clean that off. Gotta clean that off so we can get some ground going. Where are we gonna get some ground? It'll be hard to. Don't wanna lose that piece. Sorry, sweetheart. Sorry. Hard to do camera work and I'm running at you, isn't it? She just gives me a little nod. Yes, it is, Chad. Weld her on. Yeah. Welder, man. I can tell by the sound that's not coming off. I want to weld that side. Ooh, that's a nice caterpillar. That's a pretty caterpillar. Oh, looks good, isn't it? Yeah, you want to straighten her out with something? I'd straighten her with a hammer.
Weld on the other side, won't go back.
Okay. Get that tacked on there. So good, that ain't coming off.
There.
That's how you lengthen the gas pedal out. How many minutes? That's not even, I can leave that right on there, can't I? That's down past that wood, or is it, no? Nope, I'm just gonna cut that off. Seems to be all right. Just like that. Just the same thickness and everything. Hickory dickory dock. I could have left that on there. We want to get the same same as before, do we? Same
Try to get the same
place? Do we want to hook it up first, or? You know what I mean? Do we want to hook that up? And then pull the wrong clamp, I do. I got the wrong clamp. We're not straight. Yeah, there you go.
Get that there, that's what we're gonna.
That's good. We're just, yeah, that's really good.
Just that pedal.
You want that pedal like that?
Pins all. Watch that pin that's coming in.
Right.
We're gonna have to change. Okay, let it come back some. Back towards me a little bit. A little more. So we're gonna have to change this.
Oh yeah, I'd rather have this fold forward
so
if
now
I
get this here.
over a little bit, a little bit,
more.
a little bit over, a little bit more, a little bit more. That looks pretty good. Just a little tiny bit more maybe. Good, right there.
I'll put a tack on it and we'll.
Okay. All we're trying to do is, when I say over a little bit more, just trying to run this bar straight with that bar and run it straight back, basically. You know, just trying to run things straight so things don't, yep, so things don't.
Make sure this one's not twisted too. It's not too bad, is it?
I want to stand back and take a look, if you don't mind. That looks good. Probably could have come over just a little bit, but then again, it's hard to tell because the bar is down
We're
below.
gonna change this anyways after. The bolt's gonna be
Right.
on one side or the other. So I'll
Right.
put a better. If this piece here is square, I can tack that on a little better, and then we can try.
That's square. That's nice.
I'm gonna put a little bit more on
Do
the
you want?
top.
Do you want to grind a little bit of that off before you tack it again?
I'll just go back here.
Okay.
And put some on it. Go from there.
And then coming down now. I just leave it there. You might as well just leave it for now. That'll
In
hold.
case we gotta.
That ain't coming nowhere. In case you have to change it, or in case you have to put a better weld on it when you get it off.
Yeah. So
You know.
right there, go to the trial basis there. I'll hold.
All right, we'll
One
settle.
more seat. Let me get that seat clamp.
We're going to basically just kind of.
I'll hold this here. And then
Maybe we should put a piece of. I guess I can pull on it, can't I? And then we'll know. So basically what we're looking for is we're looking for this to push down there. And then it's going to turn that piece of pipe and it's going to push that arm up, which is in fact going to push that one forward to the booster.
this one's going in, and this one's coming down, and this one's going back.
Look at that, I can see it already. We'll see. Put your camera here, sweetheart. Where he's got his hand. Watch this. I'm just touching the brake pedal. Watch. See that? See it moving?
It'll throw a long ways farther because it's going to push more than.
And that's it right there. That's her. Ha ha ha! That's good. Just move that rubber thing there. I think that rubber thing got caught. Or
No, that's okay. I had it up on the top.
awesome.
So that does a full throw right there.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not going camming over or nothing. Nothing's camming over. So
What do you mean by camming over?
camming over, it would go past halfway, then it'll drop, which would go backwards a little bit if it cammed over.
I'm learning quite a bit today and yesterday. Camming over. Man, I'm camming just right. I love that's awesome. All right, man. We got brakes on. We got the that's awesome. Excuse me.
She's mocked together.
She's mocked together where we have a nice brake system happening. I'm very happy with that. That works just as soon as you touch that, just watch. Just as soon as you touch that, you'll see that move. Look how tight that is. That's very reactive. You can see it moving up there. We got a full throw on it. Nothing is camming over. Everything's set, I would say, perfect, wouldn't you?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say we'll just make the bottom one adjustable when we get finishing that up with the better pedal. Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome.
Mount all that together.
That's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Hickory dickory dock. Well, people, if you don't love us now, you should. I'm happy. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. I appreciate it. I appreciate Nathan, too, helping me getting that going and getting things rocking and rolling because the brakes are really coming around. If you like what's going on, throw in a like, please, and thank you. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate all the great comments. I appreciate all the great help. Jolene, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. You're the best camera woman that I know and probably a lot of other people know. And thanks very much, and come back tomorrow. We'll be here, happier than a clam in high water.